Did y'all read this? I mean, did y'all truly read this issue? This was an absolute fire issue to read altogether. In the beginning, first issues of the Storm series, Storm is basically destined to die. And she ended up bargaining with a demon thanks to Dr. Voodoo. But that demon said, you cannot use your mutant abilities for 7 days or else I'm taking your life. Well, Storm couldn't resist and used her powers and she got killed. But then the girl got reincarnated for real. Not only did she pin down that same spirit, she ate the spirit like a breath mint. Then on Doom's head top, and Doom's like, look, I don't care what you got. I don't care what you doing, but you're messing up my nation. You done messed up dinner. Either leave or get this work. Oh man, and look, they go at it most definitely. But here's the thing. Storm's speech bubbles are not as if she's speaking. Something is speaking for her. In a history lesson about 3 billion years ago, there was a contest between Oblivion and Eternity. Oblivion was basically telling Eternity, I have no room to contain my twin death. I move the Eternity from this moment onward, house my sister Death together with his twin Infinity. The judge, the living tribunal, was like, okay, cool. Let's decide it by trial combat. With the swing of his gavel, it begins. Oblivion was going to fight head on. He's like, nah, I'm not going to summon nobody. I'm fighting me. But Eternity summons eternal madness, if that's how you say her name. Not only lasted very quickly, but it also mirrors what's going on with Storm going against Doom. The entire time, come to find out, those are just Doom bots fighting Storm. Doom was in there eating because I guess he was still hungry. Doom ends up telling the person controlling Storm's body, if you expect me to be afraid, you don't know whose body you've taken possession of. Royal Monroe will not allow you to take the life of an unarmed man. She'll exert herself if you try. And as she does, you can go back to the dimension of the manifestations, turning Oblivion right at it again, especially because Oblivion hasn't seen his sister in a minute. Eternity is like, look, you can always have death. I mean, I don't mind being reasonable. But then Oblivion goes crash out mode. The living tribunal smacks him looking like Triple H with the sledgehammer. The tribunal basically put Oblivion in his place. But the living tribunal and the one above all saw that Oblivion had shed a tear for his sister Death. All of existence felt that empathy as well. Asgard to Earth to deep space where Jean is. This tear that Oblivion had shed, it moved the living tribunal and decided motion's going to be carried. There'll be a trial by combat. Oblivion versus Eternity. The stakes even higher than they were before, because the person who is defeated will be hammered into a speck, unable to even be an atom or a thought. Go back to the Storm Sanctorum where she lays there crying. This was a great issue. I have another video about this. I will see y'all in the next one. Take care.